Good day, Guardian. Thanks so much for coming back to the channel. If this is your first time finding a video, appreciate you clicking on it. And welcome to McGoogle's College of Crucible Knowledge. I may not be the best player in the whole goddamn world, but man, I strive to be. And I know how to become one of the best players because I watch them and I study and I practice. And the best way to improve is to watch your own gameplay and see what you do wrong. In this one, I kind of want to focus on aim and positioning again, just because I'm still having a tough time overextending and especially hitting my shots. Now, I do practice in Kovacs. That's something you should probably do too. But for me, it's just it's hitting those headshots consistently. Of course, you always get the first one because you don't have to deal with that recoil. But that recoil sometimes gets me when I'm in the heat of a moment and I choke. You know, I choke a lot and I don't want to choke anymore. And then a few headshots sometimes I miss. So if you guys are liking these videos, if you've been seeing these videos, I really appreciate you clicking on it. If you haven't, seen any of these videos and this is your first one, hit that sub button, leave a comment on what you struggle with down below, and I'll try and make a video or practice on it and tell you how I work on that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys are learning something. Hope you find this informative. Hope you're having a great day. And as always, eyes up, Guardian. So as you can see in the first clip, we did everything right and they did everything wrong. We stuck together as a team. One of theirs split off, and that was kind of what ended them in the end. I got the pick on the one guy with my sniper rifle, and then I pushed up immediately, threw a grenade, hit him with my melee, and then my other teammate realized that their teammate was trying to flank us, so he went for him. He actually killed my other teammate. I went up, got the revive, and we clutched out the round.
Because there's nothing left of them. The lead is yours.
So in this next round, you can see they split up again, and that is kind of what brought them to their end. Now, I did split up a little bit from my teammates. The Titan was sitting in the back sniping, and then me and the Hunter pushed up. Now, I split off to the left because I kind of got a snipe off on this guy. Luckily, I hit all my hand cannon shots, and I played back into cover pretty well. I barely hit that last shot, and my teammate pinched him and helped me clean it up. Now, the other teammate did clean up their second teammate with a bow, so we all pushed very, very hard on the last guy in the church, and we collapsed on him. Now, I missed my headshot, so he took me out with his recluse, and my other teammate cleaned him up. Now, if all of us wouldn't have pushed at the same time, he might have had time to recover, and he might have still had Master of Arms proc. I know it's only 4 seconds, but he still could have cleaned up our other teammate if he wouldn't have pushed with me. So it was really good that my teammate pushed with us.
You're ahead. Let's widen the gap.
Alright, so they started learning this round. They did stick together, but this is the round where I'm really going to exemplify that. Practice your shots. Practice. I took about 2 or 3 shots at these guys before I finally hit my headshot. Now, the headshot I did hit was pretty sweet, I might add. But if I would have not had Revoker on, I wouldn't have had any sniper ammo to take that third shot at him and hit him in the head and then have us push and then take them all out. Now, my other teammate is getting a little antsy, and he is starting to push up and overextend a little bit too much and a little bit too early before we take somebody out. So that's a little, risky. But luckily, I'm hitting my snipes when they matter. But in higher level comp, in higher level trials, this wouldn't fly. I would have gotten taken out by a better sniper, who would have peeked it sooner, faster, hit his, snap me quicker, like that kind of thing. Now, here's the problem. Me and the Hunter are sticking together. We're playing pretty close to each other. The Titan is not wanting to do that. He's going off and doing his own thing, and unfortunately, this time it cost us the round. We did lose because the Hunter overextended a little bit too much, got taken out. I tried to get the revive because there was only one dude, and he was still low on health, and I tried to, clean him up, get the revive, but that's just not how it happened. I got taken out because my melee, unfortunately, whipped. I honestly, looking back at the footage, it didn't track. I looked just to the left right at the last second, so it didn't track. I'll give it to the game, okay? That was my fault. Heat of the moment, that was my fault. But unfortunately, our Titan he keeps splitting up, and it's kind of hurting us. So that's why we lost this match. Alright, now what you're about to see is the 100% absolute reason Titans earned the name Crayon Eating Titans. He separates, he pushes with a shotgun, he doesn't revive when he should have revived, and then tries to 1v1 a dude with a recluse with a shotgun. Just watch the clip. I hit my snipe. We pushed up. I got flinched like mad. Not much I could have done after that.
Keep it that way.
The problem, stop, set. So, this was the moment that I kind of realized in this round that the other team doesn't really know how elimination works. At least the majority of them doesn't. One of them might have, because he was over there waiting for our teammate that separated. If they knew how to play elimination, they would have noticed on the radar, okay, somebody's trying to flank us, at least one or two. They would have figured out who it was very fast. They would have isolated him, taken him out with the three of them, and then watched his body, and we would not have had a choice but to come to them and try and take them on 3v2. Fortunately, that's not how it happened. They separated, tried to cover the flank and try and take us on. My Titan hit his headshots, took one out, and I decided, all right, let's push. So I hit I hit a headshot, pushed in with my melee, and cleaned that guy up with another body shot. Then we went in and we pinched the third member of their team. Now again, if this was high level comp, if this was high level trials, a really good team would have read that. A really good team would have pushed in and would have taken you out very, very fast. And then they just would have pushed you straight up. They would have communicated and pushed the two of you and taken you guys out, with occasionally somebody watching the body, you know. So watch your angles. Don't overextend. Don't separate. That is almost a loss of a round in elimination, is if you separate and the other team notices it and they read it and they react to it very fast. Now in this final clip, this is how we shut out the round. Shut it out with a super. I could tell that one of their teammates had split off. So I popped my super, and I obviously knew it was going to scare him. He was trying to flank us over in the apartments. I knew it was going to scare him, so I popped the super, threw one to where I thought he was going to be, and then went over to where I thought he was going. And then I obviously met him. Now, when I Icarus dashed to go meet him, I threw one over to their spawn, just in case there was a sniper rifle over there that wanted to hit me. I wanted that projectile to scare the ever-living piss out of him. So I took out his teammate. The second I take out his teammate, without hesitation, I Icarus dash over here to church. I throw my last projectile, take out his teammate, and then I'm looking for the last guy. Now, fortunately, my other teammate noticed that I popped my super and was like, I'm going to go find this other dude. He tried to flank around over to boxes. So to close it out, this is the points I'm going to make. Practice your shots and get to know your class. There's nothing worse than mispressing a button and say, no, I pressed that button, and then you realize, well, muscle memory is a thing. It can be a detriment to your team. It can be horrible to your gameplay, just the way you play and the way you perform. Know your lanes, know snipe lanes, because peeking can be the death of a round. If you get picked, they have to wait 8 seconds before they revive you. The team's going to push you hard. If they're a good trials team, if they're a good elimination team, they are going to push you so hard that you're not going to have time to react unless you take one or two of them out and then they back off, you know, and that's very, very rare to be able to pull those off and pull those plays off. So know your snipe lanes. Don't overextend, because even if you overextend out of a corner, you can get taken out by an auto rifle, and then you're like, oh, dude, he barely got me, latency. It's like, no, you were extended 4 feet. If you were extended 1 foot, he would have gotten 1 bullet in you, not 10 bullets in you. So don't overextend. Don't peek lanes that you don't know where they're always going to be, and if you're not sniping, slide past those lanes. Try and get into close quarters encounters. Try and bait people. If you're going to play the close game, try and bait people. You got to get better at baiting people. Got to get better at close range gunfights. You know, practice, 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 practice. These players that you see who are high level comp, getting 70 kill games, 60 kill games, 50 kill games, they didn't get there because they woke up and they decided to get there, and they decided, you know what, I'm gonna just play at my best today. No, they practiced and they played hours upon hours upon hours of this game to get there. So those are my major tips for this one. Practice your aim, get to know your class, and get to know your maps. Don't peek your lanes. just get to know your maps, really. No placement, know where cover is. Just, yes, I'm going to leave you with those. I hope you guys loved this video. I hope you found this video informative. I hope you guys are having a great day. And as always, eyes up, Guardian.